Hello. I haven't done this in a while. I was on a tangent putting my makeup on upstairs before I get on with my day, and I thought, well, what the hell. So, I tend to work myself up, so I might get a little animated on this one. And I might burst into tears because it literally physically upsets me so much. But, I just share knowledge. We are coming up into what I call, well, sugar season. End of October, here it comes, right? Here it comes. Here comes the sugar, the cookies, the candy, the booze, the just highly inflammatory, processed, chemical-laden foods, crackers, cheese, chips, blah, right? It's just like times 10 this time of year as opposed to the rest of the year. So I just want you to take a moment and think about it. We know these things are bad for us. We know that. They cause massive inflammation. Like, think about pouring gas on a dumpster fire. You are literally creating it yourself, your fault, no one else's. All kinds of issues in the body. You're clogging up your beautiful detox purification system of your kidneys and liver. You're going to be causing leaky gut, which that then goes into the bloodstream, and these cause massive illnesses, diseases, cancers. Over time, doing this heavy duty without any brakes put on will literally cause your demise. Your fault. No one's giving you any symptoms. You're creating a fire inside your body that is erupting constantly throughout the season of sugar without any breaks, right? So think about it this year. Do you really feel good? Try and come up with maybe a plan, some learning and discernment and knowledge, and learn how to not, just get out of that pattern. I get it. I used to be that person. Trust me. The cancer diet, I was fat, sick all the time, miserable skin, my guts, oh holy heck, what a shit show. I don't know how to, it was a massive dumpster fire going on in my body before I 20 years ago I said enough, 22 years ago. I'm 57 now, so it's just a choice, and I have I can take accountability for my BS, and go, okay, well, nobody was doing that to me but me, and I still have plenty of social life and do all kinds of fun things, but still maintain my boundaries when it comes to my health and well-being. And my friends know that, and if they don't, well, I don't really care. But they do, and they always feel better, and they usually have a good time when they go out with me because I'm kind of fun. But anyway, back to your dumpster fire triggering this year. Just try thinking about it. Think. We know this. The problem is you do this every year. I've done it, trust me, I'm not judging. Don't be coming at me with that misperception bullshit. I don't attach myself to it. I own up to my own BS. So it's your responsibility to, gain some knowledge and make the decision to either do or don't. We all have that within us that we can, turn on. But I know that when you keep putting these things in your system, they're going to lodge. So your first response, let's just say I'm babbling now, but your first response to toxic chemical overload is just massive distress. So this is creating a cortisol dump and just insulin resistance and metabolic disorders and all kinds of emotional disease and all kinds of other issues, rheumatoid arthritis and pains and foggy head and bad sleep and just everything you could possibly name. I used to have sinus infections, leaky gut, IBS, rheumatoid arthritis. Guess what? I don't have any of that anymore because I've healed my body. But I've learned things to do that, and I share it if you're interested. So I spend my money on my health and wellness because I've been on the other side of the tracks, and it's not a fun ride, let me tell you. It's expensive. It's taxing on your spirit, your bank account, and your physical well-being and the relationships around you. So anyway, let's try not to do it, because when you eat chips, crackers, booze, chemically laden, sugary substances, they lodge in your fat stores around your organs and heart and intestines and kidney and liver and adrenal glands. Oh, the adrenal fatigue. They don't come out of you. You have to learn to detox. ABD is what I like. Always be detoxing. I am a huge informational packet on how to detox the body, how to lower your cellular inflammation and actually be healthy. When you're healthy inside, your organs run great, and therefore your purging system works, your energy system's up, and life is good, baby. You can keep fat at bay. Once in a while I might have a pasta, but my body knows how to process it now. Instead of turning it into fat stores, it metabolizes it as massive energy. But, I do that not very often, and I didn't for a long time. I quit all of that. So, it took me 20 years to get to this kind of pure health, and just a lot of learning. But, I just wish for you this season that you not get crazy about this sugar season. It's not about that. Think about it. And think about, oh my gosh, the weight people put on, the unhealthy bloating and just the shitty feelings and stuff I hear and see on my Facebook page and on all the people that I know and I've worked with. I'm like, what are you doing? Some of these places, I can't even believe some of these joints that have these sugar cookies and all this stuff, and people are just lines outside the door. I'm like, welcome to your cancer later on in life. I mean, you're going to cause leaky gut. It's just not rocket science, guys. I just kind of coming to a brain fart here, but honestly, I want you to just think about some things and the dangers that we know sugar creates, chemicals create. And trust me, if you're eating boxed, canned, jarred crap, you're going to cause a bonfire in your system that is going to trigger into a reaction otherwise known as an illness or disease, a cold, a flu, a bug, a something. These are just inflammatory responses that bubble out of you, and then, the world, the allopathic, calls it something to scare you or to freak you out. Look, fevers, let it burn, baby. It's supposed to burn. It's supposed to work in our hippocampus to burn out. Do you remember in our youth? I remember in our youth shivering under blankets. I was like 11, on the couch. They left you at home back then. We watched cartoons or, Petticoat Junction or something. I don't know. The Clampetts. And, I'm dating myself. And I remember shaking, heating up, sweating, cold, sweating. And then suddenly, pow, the fever bursts. 6 hours later, you're perfectly fine. That fever can burn, baby. We want to cover it up, mask it up, take the stuff, make ourselves stop pooping, create poop. Oh, just massive. How about a little fresh, clean water, good, healthy, real food, and lower your inflammatory junk that you put in. You know, there are a million things you can put in your coffee. I've been using my neighbor's delicious honey. There's also pure, clean, true organic stevia extract. There's monk fruit without erythritol, by the way. It looks powdery and it's light tan. You can use that. That's a new one I just learned about. Fascinating. I've put that in my coffee. It works. I'm not doing without coffee. Coffee isn't the problem with most people's diets or how they eat. I don't really like that word. But what they put in their body, when, how, is just massively destructive. But again, that's why I've been in business for 20 years. And I've also experimented on myself. I've helped others, so I know how to detox. I know the power of it. I know the power of lowering cellular inflammation. I got rid of my rheumatoid arthritis. I've broken my back, my leg, my neck's jacked. You'd never know it. I don't have the inflammatory response of the amount of arthritis in my back. It doesn't affect me. I go to the chiropractor to get adjusted, but I don't feel my arthritis in my back, which of course it's there. I'm in my, upper 50s, so we all have it. If my knee acts up, it's probably because my hips are out, or I do certain healing things on it to get it to be better and lower the inflammation inside. So anyway, just back to the sugar. Get off of it, baby. You can do it. If I can do it, other people can do it. My motto is, so can you. It's just how bad you want it. All right? I can't want it more for you than you do. Never have. But I'll give you the information as much as you want. I will feed it to you. I will share it with you. Everyone who works with me and knows me knows that, hands down. If you don't work with me, then you don't know that. But I share information. But sometimes people just look at me like I have four heads, because I know a lot, and they're so wrapped up in a different system, which is the allopathic system. I'm in the other side of it now. I used to be over there. It didn't work. Never did. So here is what I found works, and I just like to share it. So anyway, we're coming up on like 12 and a half minutes, and I feel like I'm just been battling, and I kind of need to spin all of my energy out and go work out, which I'm going to do, and I get to spend some time with a good friend later on this afternoon. But first, working out and a couple errands, and life is good. It's a cold, sunny, chilly Saturday morning, and I'm as far as business, I'm on a wait list right now, but things are going to open up soon, probably in a month or two, and a couple people are going to re-sign and stay with me and through the holidays. That's a good idea. I'm thinking from what I've learned from people. So just think about it starting in October, what you're going to put in your body, and understand that decision is what creates your problems or your health. Either dis-ease and illness and stress to the body, inflammation, illness, or calm, joy, clean. I would suggest getting with someone that knows how to purge the toxins that are clogged up inside of you and get them out. It is super important. So anyway, have a fabulous day. I'm out of here. I love ya, and take care of yourself. All right, bye-bye.